Her life may be falling apart as Fiona Gallagher, but in real life, Emmy Rossum appears to be quite put together, I might add. Hi. How are you? She's right here. We'll talk. This has already been in progress, so let's just acknowledge it. You're fantastic and funny.
Thanks.
And gorgeous.
Oh.
And you're on a hit show, Shameless.
Is this opposite day? No. Okay.
Oh wait, are you saying I'm the opposite of all those things?
No. Usually when you say like, "Oh, I like you," on opposite. Did you not grow up?
I grew up in a cave.
On opposite day, they'd be like, "Oh my God, I like you so much," but it's opposite day. I hate you.
See, this is news to me. I'm learning so much from you already.
Yeah. Okay.
So tell me about. Okay, first of all, Fiona's a hot mess right now.
Yeah,
on Shameless.
She is.
Got an interview this afternoon, an office job. That's what I had before.
Mm-hmm. When was the last time you used?
Not since the night of my arrest.
Going to NA?
First meeting's tomorrow.
I'll need verification that you attend. Just give me a urine sample and we are done.
You want to watch, or am I going stag this time?
On the show, you been the matriarch of sorts, even though you're the daughter.
Pillar of strength.
The pillar of strength, but this season and last have been a rough road for you.
Yes.
Tell me where we're at.
Well, this season, Fiona has self-sabotaged her job, her boyfriend, by all in one fell swoop by sleeping with his brother.
Right.
And then
that's a little awkward.
Yes, who's fresh out of rehab. And then he gives her cocaine, which she does in front of the children.
Yeah. And then leaves it out?
And then leaves it out, and the toddler gets into it, has an overdose, goes to the hospital.
Yeah. Not a good scene.
And then she gets sent to prison.
So you're snorting something on the show.
Yes.
What are you, obviously you're
Milk
not.
powder.
Milk powder.
Or vitamin D. They give you a choice. Do you want like sorbitol, which is
They're thoughtful that way.
powdered sugar, or do you want like maltol, which is
How do you
powdered
even know
milk?
what to choose? Like,
I don't know.
maltol
I'm like,
sounds delicious.
It's almost like you're trying to like pick like a cocktail. Like, what would that make me feel? Is that an upper or is that a downer? Like, does that make me feel good or bad?
Well, did you do it for the first time on camera? Or
Yes.
you did.
I told them I'm only doing this twice per nostril.
Right.
So there's no continuity.
Right.
You know.
But at that point,
Going up twice here and twice here. So that's that.
You know, one of the thing about being on a pay cable, a premium channel, is that there's always the chance for a little nudity.
Yes.
How has that evolved for you now that you're in season 5? Your comfort level with it?
Well, what I love is that we're an equal opportunity nudity station.
Right.
Like we fat people, skinny people, white people, black people, men, women,
I was going to be
penises,
nude.
vaginas.
Yeah, you've got it all. I was going to be nude
Got it all.
today, just
Yes.
to level the playing
Yes.
field for you, but I didn't.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
You're welcome. So tell me how you said that you reinvented kind of your public image by taking this role in a way with casting directors or with network people.
It wasn't a conscious choice.
Yeah.
It just happened, but yeah.
A lot of people are looking at an amazing career you've had, acting, music.
Is it over? You're
No.
making it sound like it's over.
No.
You've had-
What advice do you give to people that are wanting to do? It's not over. It's just
Keep
beginning.
going.
Keep
It's
going.
just
Don't stop.
starting.
So what advice do you give to people? That want to follow in your footsteps?
Don't take no for an answer.
Yeah.
That's I get more inspired and more energized when people reject me.
Really? Because it just is a challenge to prove them wrong?
Yes, even for this show, they didn't want to audition me. I had to
Why?
make my own audition tape and send it in and convince them to see me in person because they knew me from Phantom of the Opera, and that character is so unlike it. And you're right, I have that fashion-y persona, and that doesn't always translate to she's gritty, she's raw, she's unafraid to be real and go to ugly places. So I had to prove myself. That's okay.
That's great.
I'm more comfortable proving myself and having to fight an uphill battle than I am if somebody hands me a job. If somebody hands me a job and it's amazing, I'm always like, what's wrong with it?
You're skeptical.
What's wrong with it? Why is this coming so easy?
Right. What's the question that you're sick of answering? Did I ask it already?
Anything about nudity? Yes, you asked it.
Really?
Because I think it's so boring.
I don't know.
And like, who cares? Every time anyone asks about nudity, like, who cares? There's so much more important things about the show than the fact that I show my boobs. Like, who cares?
Yeah. Well, tell me.
Also, America's so anti-nudity.
Do you think they are?
So.
Yeah.
You go to Europe, there's absolutely no guns, no violence really in their materials on television, but all the women are topless and pubic hair and whatever. Like,
Right.
what is the big deal about nudity?
Yeah.
I just don't get it. Like, it's not violence, it's not offensive to anyone. I don't get it. It's the human body.
Right.
We're all born naked.
That's true.
Got it off my chest.
There we go. What is the best part of your life right now? What's the best part of your day when you get up?
The best part was getting to answer that question honestly, because I don't think I've ever really expressed my frustration adequately.
So in a way, I've done you a tremendous
Thank you
favor.
so much.
That's why I'm here, to ask an awful question, then be slapped. You know what, though? It's kind of important because that's always going to be one of the questions. Do you feel like there are always, and in different parts of your career, do you feel like there's always that one thing, once you say it, you're like, oh, I know I'm going to have to ask, or I know I'm going to have to answer to this forever?
Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, I knew going into the show that would be a thing because a lot of actresses don't do it.
Yeah.
And I'd never done it before the show, but I would do it after the show.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a big deal to me. It's a big deal to me in my real life. I'm not comfortable with a ton of nudity. Like, I don't get really naked around. That's actually a total lie. I do get naked around my friends, around my girlfriends, like in the closet, changing or whatever.
Right.
But I'm not.
But that's because you're comfortable with it. Because
I'm not,
it's not a big deal.
I guess I'm not as liberated as my character. So sometimes, like, if I go on a date with a guy, he might think I'm a little easier than I may be.
Interesting.
Sorry.
But but it's always good to leave them guessing a little bit,
Yes.
right? When can we watch Shameless?
Oh, it's on Sunday nights at 9 on Showtime.
Thank you so much. This has been great.
Thanks.
Such a pleasure. Be sure to watch Shameless Sunday nights at 9 and more videos like this right here on AOL.com.